Right. Well, this is the worst time to start because there's things making noises. Damn it. Well, okay. I'm just gonna have to assume it's the neighbors or something like that or whatever. Anyway, hi. Welcome back to Joyless Gaming and Fallout 4 Survival. And I don't know if there's any housekeeping to be done. Don't think I was actually thirsty. Hungry though. Peckish. I'm weak. Is that an illness that I can cure? I mean, is that weakness? Is that... Yes. I can cure that. Now I am thirsty. Yeah, properly hydrated. And we just need to eat. That will do. 259 out of... Okay, well, I have to admit, I have no idea what to do. I don't really have much of a plan for today's installment. I could do that. I did that once, didn't I? Then I died or something. I could do that. Level 36, so I can't really take anything, can I? You'll have to bear with me. It occurred to me that I'm streamlining my perk points, at least in lower levels, by using two different weapons, one for long range and one for short range, that both make use of the same perk, i.e. rifleman, because shotguns are affected by rifleman. But it did occur to me that if you're not trying to sort of maximize efficiency of perk points even at low levels, it is somewhat beneficial to have a secondary weapon type, and that's largely because of something like, if you take Gunslinger, pistols weigh a lot less than a shotgun. But of course, on survival you still have to have the ammo. But I wouldn't recommend going unarmed or melee on survival. You have to have a lot of endurance, and you have to take as much endurance stuff as possible, you know, extra health. Even this, as useless as this is, it's still, you know, 50 extra damage resistance, eventually. I could get 40 right now. Yeah. But not as good as ballistics weave. So side with the railroad, get ballistics weave. But then of course, in order to make the best version of that, you need to have armor rank 4, which is a high level thing anyway. Some of the extra perk levels they added with one of the last updates was they added extra perk ranks that had more benefits to make them less crap. See, like, that's bad. That's actually, yeah, that's only physical damage resistance. Got a separate one for energy damage resistance and a separate one for radiation resistance. And that is really bad, the radiation resistance one. But I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, like they added the extra perk rank to vans so you can get extra perception. But yeah, it's not really anything I can take right now. Tab. Right, okay, whatever. I think, yeah, maybe I'll try this. Got food and water and stuff and things and all that. I gotta say, as generally useless as the Aqua Boy / Girl perk is, I think it's worth having on survival. Just so you don't have to worry about getting shitloads of radiation from every water source. Is there anything up in these houses? Can't go in it. Can't go in it. Can't go in it. So no, there's nothing in those houses. Interesting. Quite often there's enemies there. I've never even found this location, wow. But it's full of Mirelurks. Hello?
The Fridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal. You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Yeah, you know what I'm creeped out by? Suddenly just coming across a random Brotherhood Knight in power armor. Out in the middle of nowhere. Right. So have I not been this way ever? Hmm. Yes, this is a whole railroad operation, I think. Bottle. Yeah, might as well play it. Bedford, right? Bedford Station recording. There we are.
It's past. She's late. No, something's wrong. Someone's coming. Look, 5 of them. It's a trap. Damn it, they've got us surrounded. What do we do? I'll draw them off. Give me a count of 10, then break for the tree line. What? Dutchman, There's no time. Good luck, A9. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Now, I think there's another dead person around somewhere.
No. No. I'm not going back. I can't. I won't.
Bottles. Ooh, railway rifle. Is it a one of a kind? Yeah, I've been in here before, but I don't recall finding that. I must never have actually spotted it. Sort of blends in with the background. I could swear there was another dead person around somewhere nearby. Like maybe it was the person they were supposed to be meeting. Ooh, bunch of inflammable stuff. One of these actually has a stash in it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Grey knit cap. Luck, eh? Don't really need luck, I'm not playing a critical build. Why am I suddenly fixated on this finding the other dead person around here that I am sure is there, but isn't really pertinent to anything? Ow. I didn't mean for that to happen. How did that happen? Where is the danger? Mm-hmm. Oh, Brahmin. Bottle. Another bottle. So I didn't mean to explode this whole thing. It just sort of happened. If there were a bench nearby, I might consider taking those because I could scrap them for some good stuff. But I'm not sure where the nearest gun bench is. And gunners are always on these highways. Freeways, I suppose is what they're more accurately termed. But is there one nearby that's got something I can... Where am I? Yeah. Cool. So I'm going all the way over there. Well, yeah, all that town and stuff is in there with the hospital and everything. So it might just be easier to follow the road this way. Yeah, there'll be gunners up there, probably. Gunners? If there aren't any gunners, that'd be good. I'd go up there, there's probably a bed. Yeah, gunners. Sentry bot, that's... I don't want to deal with that. No fucking way. That was the thing that was... Yeah, good. That was the thing that was spotting me. No, not miscellaneous. I need water. Shit. Oh, the plane crash. Right. Oh, Brotherhood's down there, that's okay. Clean army fatigues. Oh, shit. I was expecting ghouls. I thought, you know, Brotherhood can deal with ghouls.
Nice.
Greaser jacket. No, it wasn't ghouls, it was super mutants. Yeah, that's right, I've already got one of those and they can't be armoured. I'd really like to get a good hat that I can armour, because it'd be better than this helmet that I've got. But I was hoping that... Apparently I can't armour the... can't armour the sea captain's hat, which sucks, because it's got 2 endurance.
Sweet.
5 leather for 8 weight. That is really not worth it. Striped suit, charisma, yeah, all these charisma suits. Though, most of the charisma suits are not the best option, because there's a thing... If you play on normal, I suppose they're good. But there's a thing called summer shorts that only takes up the chest space. And Yeah, it only occupies the chest space and it is +2 charisma. So you can still wear arm pieces. And while yes, that means you can't wear a chest piece that allows you to have, you know, deep-pocketed mod and stuff like that on it. It still is better armor than you'll get from a regular armor chest piece. And it will be entirely concentrated on the chest instead of which sort of spreads it out. Hmm. Not entirely certain if I'm allowed in there. Where am I? I'm ages away from anything, really. I haven't saved, so I'm reluctant to go in there.
Welcome to the General Atomics Gallery. You must be our new supervisor.
Yes, that's right.
Splendid. Well, let me be the first to welcome you to your new assignment. Once you've had a chance to get settled in, you should report to the director. His office is located in the statue in the center of the plaza. The Galleria is currently closed to the public, but staff and employees are permitted on the grounds, of course. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to assist you.
Who's the director?
General Atomics' patented Director Management System, DMS, is responsible for coordinating the actions of the robots here at the Galleria. The Director allows the Galleria to operate autonomously, without the need for human intervention.
That's all.
Very well. Enjoy your visit.
Yes, it will be a visit, because I hope I just can find a bed and then, you know... I don't know if I'm likely to find them.
Any deviation from standard operating procedures must be authorized by the director.
Bowling alley. Handy cats.
All employees, report suspicious behavior to the director immediately.
Is there anything like a bed?
Be on the lookout for thieves, trespassers, and
Because if this place doesn't have a bed, then it doesn't help me.
is closed by order of the director.
Welcome to Back Alley Bowling. Yep. Stop! Stop! You have to end!
Ah, shit.
I was going to try
Motherfucker.
looking for something that wasn't close.
Motherfucker.
Customers is strictly prohibited.
Shit, 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 shit. Was that aimed at me? Fuck, I hope not. Right, that just, yeah, that goes down to, what is it, Malden. Because that's what's near there. Just need a place to sleep. Right, this will do. I just need to save the game. Newsboy cap. Charisma, eh? Bunch of Jangles bandana. What, like Jangles the Moon Monkey? Anyway, let's get the game saved. That's the important thing. I don't necessarily think I really want to go in there. Just yet. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Probably because there's no way to get there. Giant fucking dragonflies as well. Is this? No. Yeah, that's a settlement you can make. Which means that, yeah, this must be what I'm thinking of. Along here there's a location that looks like a settlement, but it's full of super mutants, and you can never actually take it over. It just keeps respawning super mutants. And then not far that way as well is the slog, which is a bunch of ghouls. Why did I do this? Where was the other one? Oh. Yep, that's it. Super Mutant Settlement. I think I might sneak past. By hopping in the water and hoping that there aren't any bloody Mirelurks or something. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, is that the insane asylum? Lynn Woods. Never heard of it. Not the most inviting of locations. Yeah, it's carrying too much, but that's because my thingammy ran out. Oh, it's full of enemies now that I've climbed the tower. Okay, that was unexpected. Right, okay. Because from what I understand, critical hits don't miss. Is that now permanently activated? Oh no. It does wind down. Okay. So raiders appear when you climb the tower, and then you sound that siren, and a fucking Deathclaw shows up. Several Deathclaws. Pardon me. Shit, 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 shit. I don't think it can fit in here. I hope it can't fit in here. Why didn't I just check out the settlement first and then maybe take a nap? Or maybe that second Deathclaw showed up because I sounded the siren twice? Because I thought it didn't deactivate when I deactivated it. But in fact it did. It just takes a while to wind down. Ah! Because it summoned an even worse Deathclaw. Is that it there? Nope, that's just a tree branch. Where did it go? Constantly being parched from lack of water, aren't I? Right, and they're supposed to spawn raiders when you walk into the settlement or up the tower. Either way. Either way. Leveled up. Cool. No, I don't think I can carry its hand and hide at the moment. Mattress is better than a sleeping bag. Not much better though, but I mean, really, part of their thing is how long you sleep for, and sleeping bags can only let you sleep for a few hours. Use the damn thing. So I leveled up, but still can't really do anything, can I? Oh, one more level and I can get the final amount of sneaking. Already full Mr. Sandman. See? 3 points to get more efficient sprinting. But not a lot of, 50 damage and energy resistance while sprinting, that's not really all that helpful. Sprinting is already better for just not getting hit. So I'm full ninja, full Mr. Sandman. I could take robotics expert, that'd help. Actually, that'd be very helpful before I start doing automatron. That's just duration, but you only need the level 1 to make stuff. Science mods. Armor mods. Scrapper. Gun mods. Ooh, Wanderer. So yeah, take less damage and increase my carry weight. Next one is do more damage, and then after that, more action points, right? Okay. And because that doesn't affect a lone wanderer, yeah. Three perk points to just take no radiation from any food sources. Ugh. I suppose that's not too bad. I mean, knowing their specific damage resistances is only significant the first time because it's pretty much persistent and consistent across all enemies of the same type. It's like, you know, super mutants don't bother using radiation. In fact, most mutated animals, like a rad scorpion or death claw, things like that, there's no point using radiation attacks. It's pretty much only, or ghouls. Radiation's only useful against regular animals and people. 5% chance to hit and extra damage, yeah. I suppose that's the thing about the bloody mess in this. Just a flat damage bonus. Yeah. I mean, aside from giving myself a whole bunch of extra health, slowly regenerate lost health, that's actually pretty cool. I've got 6 perk points. I need 2 more levels to get those. 1 more level to get that, so that's 3. And that's ages away. So I think, yeah, maybe I might take that. I'm mostly eating for the purposes of food rather than health anyway, so yeah. Yeah, HP. Set up in the morning. Can I sleep for 6 hours on a mattress? No. Anyway. Location is cleared. Hopefully it stays that way. Now I'm carrying too much. No! That is the asylum, right? This place? Where I'm going to meet this guard captain? Are they going to have this location secured? Yep, Parson State Insane Asylum. Hey. Hello.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you've kind of got this place secured. Are there any, like, benches or anything I can work with? There does not appear to be. Damn it. Damn it. I'm pretty sure I found the Parsons Creamery before on a different playthrough. If I thought it were just the two of those things up there, I might go for it, but it's probably not just the two of them. But yes, I think I found the creamery once before, but it was full of super mutants, I think. Not raiders. This is taking me a long time to get around to attempting this. Oh dear. Don't seem to be a lot of them there. Were they going up to where I was? Do I have any Psycho Jet? No. Just regular jet. That it? Just the three of them? I'm dehydrated, yes. Yes, and related to that, bathroom break. Give me a minute. Pardon the intrusion, or interruption, or rudeness on my part. Leather. There was a second. Mysterious serum. Gets rid of a lot of radiation, doesn't it? Fiberglass combat armor. There's all this stuff that I could scrap so effectively if any appropriate benches were around. Parsons Creamery. Bench. Any kind. I'll take any kind. I've got things to scrap. No benches of any kind. So wait, do I have to take that back to Cabot House? This is not even... Yep, I'm gonna take it back to Cabot House. Oh, God. It's not a fun trip. That is not a fun trip. It is in no way a fun trip. And I can't go around down this way because then I'd set off... Automatron then. Save it just before I get underway again.
Yes.
Decoration items. How does that help me? Oh good, I was worried for a second there that the game had crashed. I wondering if I should go and, No, I probably have to do a mission to unlock that settlement. I suppose I could go and find it, though. Okay, I think the game did crash this time. No. Just fucking with me? Piece of shit. Don't know why it has to be that way. Not that Bethesda ever really wants to address that. They'd rather just come up with their not at all paid mods system.
Hi.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my husband.
Just tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money.
I mean,
Here's the ransom. Pay them when they come back.
Hopefully they'll take the payoff and leave us alone. Super mutants are pretty unpredictable.
wait a minute, what? Super mutants don't... What? No! I should have said who. Super mutants don't take prisoners. They eat people. I don't have enough circuitry to build a heavy turret. Fuck. Shit's going off over there. I don't... sounds like somebody's home. This is... Okay, I can't get enough circuitry out of this, but I need to have some sort of defenses built for them. Why won't you let me... You let me use the thing, but you won't let me build something? What? Right, okay, I was wondering where she got to. Why did I come here? Why is it I cannot build this? Security desk? Right, I see. But why can't I build the machine gun turret? I've got plenty of steel, I've got the requisite circuitry, I've got gears, I've got oil. Why can I not build it? It doesn't require power. Why can't I build it?
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Short double barrel shotgun, eh? Do I have any? No, I don't.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure thing.
Let me build the damn turret. It would make everything better. Yes, of course, now I'm carrying too much. Get over it and fill some water bottles. I'm still probably going to carry just as much. Because of that, said slowly recover health. I recovered that. I mean, it wasn't a lot of health, but I recovered that pretty quickly. I'm hearing gunshots. I got a lot more empty bottles than I realized. Oh, for fuck's sake. Relentless lead pipe. Who are you, Gene?
Hey there. You look like someone who could use some talk. Man's best friend, right?
I'll have to think about it.
Oh, that's fine. I sell dogs for a living, but I always hate to actually have to sell them. I will, though, if you change your mind.
Dogzilla. Is there anything behind that, or is it just dogs for your settlements? Maybe it's just dogs for your settlements. I didn't make that, did I? So I thought I'd rather hang on to that. I might start growing razor grain. Precisely because I can make noodle cups out of it. What about... I can make some psychojet. And buff tats. Okay, now am I... There's 2 mattresses there. And no other beds at all. Why can't I build this? It's infuriating. I feel ill, do I? Well, I hope for their sake that place never gets attacked, because they cannot defend themselves. It's quite likely I will not be able to come and help them. Oh, that was... okay, I was wondering why there was green glowing shit all over the place. Anyway, I wanted to go west-ish, but I came too far south, didn't I? Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's Malden. There's a hospital with super mutants. There's often synths as well. Is that the hole with the bloody Deathclaw at the bottom of it? I think it is. Why do these people live in such a dangerous area? This neighborhood sucks. And they won't let me build defenses. Yeah, that's a sort of sinkhole thing. There's some sort of cave thing. And a Deathclaw. Pretty serious Deathclaw too, I think, usually. Though I don't know if it's accurate to say that there's anything such as a non-serious Deathclaw. Motherfucker! I was just here. Why are they respawning people in this fucking area that should be cleared?
Show your face! Come on! I dare you! Come on out! Make it nice and quick.
I wonder if the life giver healing goes on top of food healing. Yeah, it must do, because now it's gone up to max health. What did it do? Did it resurrect the 3 guys who were there and dead? Ooh, legendary raider, huh? What is that? Is that leather? These legendary things that are just crap. I think you see more legendary enemies on survival, but it's not like they really give you anything all that good. Recon, 45 pipe sniper rifle. See, like I say, if I had a weapons bench, I could scrap this shit. It'd be awesome. Carrying too much? What happened? Yeah, yeah. What happened is that I've still got food stuff working, but not Gorilla Radstag. I wonder if there's anywhere where there's just shitloads of Radstag so you can go hunting. For the purposes of meat. Bloody hell. Alright, if I went around, I could go there. I need benches or a trader of some sort. I could try Covenant, I suppose. I suppose if I went through the water down that way. Yeah. Alright, so if I go Dark Hollow Pond, that sounds ominous. Isn't there a Mirelurk Queen in this fucking place? This all sucks. Fuck's sake. It's really annoying that too. It's in the mud, so I can't sneak attack it. I have to go nearby and trigger it so that it comes out of the ground. They're designed so that when you get near, even if they haven't detected you, when you get near, that's when they unburrow. They emerge, and then you, if you're really good at sneaking, they won't have detected you. That's them fighting with synths. Good. Blood bugs, it's just, it never ends, does it?
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
Who are you guarding, though? You guarding this guy? Because... And what about your... Oh, Brahmin, she's running... Oh. Is that on the rock or in the rock? Or is it on the other side of it? It's the guy that looks after the safe house, right?
Do you got a Geiger counter, bub?
Mine is in the shop.
You're HQ's new guy, right? Oh, thanks for setting up this place. Kind of wish you would have set up a cot or something, but at least it's safe, right? It is safe, right?
You shouldn't have any problems out here.
Yeah, this place is definitely better than the last hole in the wall I was at. It was literally a hole in the wall. We got a package incoming. You know, package. I've plotted out her escape route. Got a new guy, new tourist that's gonna help. He's all ready to sign up, but he's got big problems. We clear those problems up, and our package has got a nice cozy shack to lay low in.
What's the tourist's problem?
Oh, hell if I know. You know how it goes. The dead drop says hostiles have to go bye-bye, and you take care of it. I'll mark it on your map. Go there and do what you HQ types do. Then K8's all set. I'll make sure she gets out of the Commonwealth.
Okay. I don't think I've ever actually encountered this. So I've got, yes, I've got defenses here. That's good. That's something. So I wish I'd made a cot. Apparently there's beds here already. There's that sleeping bag, a crappy bed, and and... bloody thing. It's respawning stuff here. And it shouldn't be. Where's this other bed? Is there just another sleeping bag that I'm missing? Oh yeah, right, okay, sleeping bag. How about a proper bed then? Will that make you feel better? (16 defense. He's not even doing anything for food or water. He doesn't even count as a person. You're not even here, mate. Okay, now, yeah. Alright. Why is this indoors? Let's put it there. Do you never despawn, dead body? Thirsty and not hungry though. Why am I -1 strength because I'm overtired? Great. That's just great. It wouldn't be a problem. No, the good bet is I was just walking away from it, wasn't I? Yeah, I get it. I'm carrying too much and can't run. I'll get a good night's sleep. Set off in the wee hours of the morning. And thankfully my food is still partially working. Yeah, still got the good old ransack. I'm peckish, right? So I can just eat something. Why not eat another Deathclaw steak? Nice and filling, I should think. Now, I believe my intention was to, yeah, follow the water. Just hop in the river, avoid any of that stuff that might trigger Automatron. And I can go around here to like Bunker Hill or... well, I can start with Bunker Hill, because then I can trade some stuff there. But I've got a railroad quest that I didn't know was a thing. Because I usually just do the main ones. Like, no, 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 avoid that. No, 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 no. I'm not going anywhere near that. That is bound to be automatron, and I don't want to do it. It just starts spawning bloody robots everywhere. It's a raider gang called the Rust Devils, and they have robots, and they just spawn everywhere, and they're a nightmare. I can get through here, right? Yes, there we go. Bunker Hill, thank you very much. Alright, now I don't think there's going to be any... Is there much in the way of crafting benches available in here that I'm allowed to use? Or no? I take that as a no. Crap. Who was that cricket?
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving.
Hey, Cricket.
Come on, come on. Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A part of every big purchase goes to planting little bitty trees that I'll blow up in your honor.
Alright. Mines. Grenades. Just get rid of all of them. The reliability. Actually, if I've got like pre-war food stuff, probably shouldn't bother hanging on to that. I can sell that. But I don't think I do, actually. Whoa, that's a lot of rad scorpion steaks. That is a lot of rad scorpion steaks. All those rad scorpions that were in Vault 88. Yeah, keep the junk. The idea of the junk is to keep the junk. Don't need 10 mil. Don't need 5.56. Alright. Now, yeah, I don't really want to be buying anything. Just spray and pray. Armor. Again, I don't really want to be buying any of that. Gears. Lead, silver, and springs. I guess I'll be buying ammo. I've got plenty of 45s. Not a lot of shotgun shells. But I want to start prepping for getting 308s, I suppose. But and 50s. But I still think, yeah, that'll just be for different, getting rid of different ammo types. A hunting rifle with a 50 cal thing, I think, is actually not as good as a combat rifle with the 308? I might be wrong. What about shotgun shells? Yeah. You know what? Given where I am, why the hell do you keep leaving this door open? Shame we can't craft locks. Lock that door for them. Once I can build here. So considering where I am, it might be an idea to go to the railroad HQ, because they've got workbenches. I can scrap stuff from there. Maybe do this, complete this mission first though. Yeah. Because then I can, if I finish this first, I can go to Railroad HQ and I can actually save the game there.
Stay off the grass. This is private property.
Okay, just go in then. Yeah, I can go I can go into the thingy and scrap some stuff, save my game, and I can end the episode at the.
Imogen is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
But that
Your
doesn't
sister
mean...
is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for, if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogen.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him.
Send someone to find Imogen.
I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
I insist.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
I can't believe you don't care what happened.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogen.
Thank you, Edward.
That'll be me, I'm
I
guessing.
can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogen is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. At the jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
I know the third rail. I'll ask around there.
Okay. Interesting. I need to drink again. This is all thirsty work. Speaking of which... Yeah. Oh, come on. The thing I think people will have to worry about or be concerned about in whatever years to come when CD Projekt release Cyberpunk. Talking about how they want to make it a big open world. Loading screens. So if they make it one big thing, and don't have interior cells, that's all. It all actually loads as is. That could actually make it worse. Now that I think about it. Right. Maybe, I don't know, it's been just under 2 hours and I haven't really accomplished much. Maybe I should do this next quest. Just to get something else done. I pretty much know how the whole Cabot family quest line finishes, but I've never done it before. It's the beauty of things like YouTube, plenty of information on stuff that you've never seen in a game, no matter how much you've played that game.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Okay, I haven't done the last thing she asked me to do.
My safe house kitties need me to make some booms.
Calculating. Institute presence increases odds of detection of all northern routes by 52%.
52%. That's prohibitively dangerous.
Whisper, how do you feel about getting thrown back into the fire?
I'm on a first-name basis with fire.
You're in the right line of work, then. We've hit a snag with Dr. Amari. You've dealt with her before, but you may not know of the vital role she plays in our organization. Synths are supposed to go to the memory den. The doctor gives them a new set of memories, then they move out. But her latest patient is stuck there. The runner's route has been compromised, and we're looking for options.
Well, tell me about the options.
We're trying to come up with another route that leads to the proper destination. Maybe... Pam, what if we reroute through Lexington?
The switchboard is a nexus of Institute activity. Odds of detection increase exponentially with proximity to the nexus.
In English, Pam.
She means we can't run ops anywhere remotely near Switchboard. The Gen 1s blocking the original route have to go.
I think the doctor's right.
You see? Even he agrees with me.
Enough. We do it your way, then. Go to Dr. Amari and tell her rerouting isn't possible. You're there to clear the route for one last run. There's a lot at stake here, so get the job done.
I suppose you're here for my medical services.
Nope.
Let's see.
I am not. I am here for this stuff. Oh, that's right, I didn't do anything there. Wait a minute, oh, I can't take that out? Oh, bugger. Well, I'll just have to go scrap some guns.
Are you injured? It's a wonder you and Glory don't set off metal detectors.
Yeah, why would you want to scrap a railway rifle? What can we do with this automatic? Nah.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Well, this does a lot of damage. Scope. Bayonet. Ugh. So there's not really anything you can either make it automatic or keep it as is. It does a lot of damage. I guess it's scarcity of ammo is what keeps it going. I mean, not necessarily.
Up top, you gotta be careful. Never know when you're being watched.
Not so much keeping it going, but you know what I mean. So, Monsignor Plaza. So, is that what Pam wanted to see me for, or is that?
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic through the church and we'll burn his hideout.
All processes are busy.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what I was supposed to go and see Pam for.
I suppose you're here for.
Anyway, let's sleep. Do we go and do some more questing, or do we take ourselves back to Sanctuary yet again? What's my inventory like? 310. It's back in reasonable shape. I can't do all of these things at once, so... Loading. There's another thing wants me to clear Monsignor Plaza. Where is that again? Is that in sort of downtown Boston, or is it north of the river? In the sort of like Institute vicinity. I didn't think that agreeing with Dr. Carrington there would end up with like, oh yes, no, what we're going to do is go to the area, then clear it, rather than say, you know, let's not go there. When she suggested just going through an area that... Yeah. Anyway. So... Good neighbor, eh? Monsignor Plaza, though, where's that? Oh yeah, okay, just it's there, north of Ticonderoga, which is actually called something else. But it gets called that when it is renamed to that. When you do the railroad mission. Street to downtown Boston are treacherous. Game keeps freezing on me. Where does this go? Right, nowhere terribly spectacular. Get up there. That mass fusion. Yep. It is. Bowler hat. Bowler hats have got endurance. Can you... Since it turns out I can't put stuff in a sea captain's hat for 2 endurance. I can settle for 1 endurance. Or I could go for perception, I suppose. Certain kind of hats that do that. Considering I'm not going for charisma, there's no point putting a charisma hat on. Or a luck one, because I'm not always using
Running from something.
thingy, you know. What do I know? No, I don't know.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
What's this? The loo.
You ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Some fine-looking weapons. You're blocking my light, man.
It's just you.
You're becoming quite a regular. Well, the beer still tastes the same. Like shit.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt the show.
Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, that's it. You have that, I'm the smartest one here and I know it posture. There's something so irresistible about intelligence, don't you think? So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Yeah, I can't flirt.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Thanks. Pillars of the community, as in the bunch of people I killed? Yeah, okay. I didn't know they would be involved in a quest.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Yeah?
Are you talking about me? It's rude. I'm right here.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
All right. Loading screens. I need to get the light on in here. Right. It's got all foggy. That would be stealing a can, an empty can that's on the ground in a public place that nobody apparently wants, and it's stealing if you pick it up. The way everybody's terrified to pick it up because it's public-private property. Nobody's allowed to have it. It's got to stay there on the ground. Got a bit weird there in the club, I suppose, because they have her singing as the actual background noise, the background music. So when she stopped singing, there was no background music, like just started up in the loading screen. Want to prevent an enemy from fleeing, cripple the legs. Sometimes I'd prefer to prevent them from attacking, so I'd cripple their legs. That's what I used to do in the previous Fallouts for Death Claws. If you don't think you can kill them outright, then like sneak attack at the legs. So you're pretty much guaranteed to cripple them. And they can't run at you. When Deathclaws can't run, they're not a huge threat. Right, cool. Food is worn off, but nah. Didn't I kill you?
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Step right this way and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. You know how women can get.
I killed the last guy who was running this scam, in case that matters to you.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with, pal.
Crumpled fedora. There's a luck one. It's the one that doesn't look as shitty. Battered fedora. I know Trilby is a charisma one. There's actually not a lot of reason to not steal things because there's no karma. Why am I now being pointed this way? Back to Cabot House. Hmm. Yeah, but apparently I'm authorized. Am I missing something? Is that, I mean, am I being pointed towards Edward, but he's asleep? I wouldn't think he'd be asleep upstairs.
I hope you're making some progress on that Imogene thing.
Aye.
Now you've met the matriarch of the family. Explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yes. I am hungry and thirsty. Let's eat red scorpion steaks. Yes. Is that... Wait a minute, maybe I'm being directed towards... No, that's over there.
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogene.
Hi.
Why does Imogene do this to me?
Excuse me.
What?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
Don't say that's impossible because you're here.
Wow. Your father must be pretty old then.
Well, yes, he is. Most people don't really grasp how long ago the war really was. It is an unusual situation, but... well, it's a private family matter. That's no concern of yours.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Fair enough.
I've got to get going.
All right.
I can't do anything, though. What? How? What?
Can't pick this.
Zeta gun. Yeah, okay, but I mean... I'm confused.
No way to pick this.
Yeah, but I also am not an expert hacker.
Security's too tight.
Which surely suggests that if I'm to be able to complete this normally, codes or something should be somewhere.
Can it wait? I was just in the middle of something.
Sitting down, you mean?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Are we done?
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I can't believe how callous Jack can be about his sister.
Excuse me.
Why did Emma Jane do this to me?
What the hell am I supposed to do if I can't... So I can't actually progress without being able to hack. That's not, I know these are side quests, but that's not usually how it works. I don't get it. So basically, I must have hacking. Ooh, Fat Man. I have to be able to hack to progress in this side quest. What? Why? I mean, it's acting like she's in this bloody building. And they don't know about it. Well, they do know about it, and for some reason are complaining about it.
Jack says there's no hurry about finding Imogene, but he doesn't mean it.
Well, I'm afraid that there is no ability to hurry because I can't open any of these fucking doors.
Yes?
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. And there aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations. But with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange. Disturbing geometries. Tools not made for human hands. Carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
You have proof.
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City. But he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Except the story of Atlantis was made up, and it was made up just as a thought experiment or something, as a parable or a...
I've got to get going.
All right.
Was it Plato or Aristotle? It was one of those. And they made it up.
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogen.
They made it up precisely as a tool for making a point. Yeah, somehow people managed to think, oh yes, it was a thing that he was alluding to. No. No. I cannot progress this quest line is impossible without being an expert hacker. That seems dumb to me. Where was that one? That's the one that's down, yeah, down there, near the combat zone. I went and found it, and then I died on the way back. Or the game crashed, or something, I don't know, something happened. I think the game crashed, actually. Or did I just die from bullshit? Right, okay, well, I have to abandon that thread. You know, taking this extra time, I may as well do my usual thing and go back to Sanctuary. See about stuff. I suppose the main thing I would accomplish by going back to Sanctuary is ditching that railway rifle. One of those screwy things was that they came up with for Fallout 3, and it was actually something that you would craft. But as with a lot of the horrible decisions in that game, when you crafted it, it was not at 100% durability. It was based on your repair skill, would be the level that it was crafted at. And you'd have to make a whole bunch of them to keep repairing them, so you'd have to find all of the random crappy bits to make more to repair them if you wanted to use them. And hope to find lots of railway spikes as well. Otherwise you couldn't fire it. I think there might have been some merchants who actually sold railway spikes, but nope. Nothing under the wreck. Jeez, I'm getting hungry. At least that's what my stomach is letting me know. Oi, eat. Another reason I balked the idea of going through Lexington, is Lexington is the thing that's near to here, and the and well, actually no, it's up that way, isn't it? It's yeah, yeah, the Corvega plant and everything. So yes, I balked. I thought, nope, don't want to go there, but apparently I am. Because by agreeing with the guy, it was like, oh yes, we're going to go wherever we were. Well, I suppose it technically is just the whatever route it was going to be, not necessarily up near here, which was where Desdemona wanted to go. I thought, nah, probably a bad idea. They can scrap armor pieces immediately. what was going on there. Oh, bloody hell. You're welcome. Again. Yes, I take issue with what the claim was about how infrequently enemies are supposed to respawn on survival difficulty. Seems to be bullshit. Either that or they need to have a better definition of where the boundaries of a cell are, because I've gone through that area, killed enemies that are approaching the diner many times. They still appear more frequently than they should. It's supposed to be like 30 in-game days. But like what happened with the raiders at bloody where again? Backstreet Apparel, that's right. Obviously they respawned inside, because there were no enemies spawning there for ages, as I was going past, and then they just respawn all the time, so I'm imagining that the interior cell of Backstreet Apparel respawned the enemies, and because I haven't re-cleared the interior, the exterior keeps respawning enemies as well. The fuck happened to my controls got locked up? Why the hell does Preston keep walking around in the river? Or the creek? It's more of a creek than a river.
Seems to be growing well.
Mute fruit. Yes, stomach, I understand. Do you want food? I'm wondering if it's being picked up by the microphone. I can make psycho acid, circuitry, hub flower, stim packs. Fertilizer and plastic. No. I've got plenty of antibiotics. And Rad X is better for rad resistance than glowing blood packs, so... Antiseptic and blood pack. I've got a lot of stim packs though, so I don't really need to make any of that. What kind of hat did I have again? Bowler Bowler hat. Oh, I couldn't scrap a bowler hat, which means I can't put things in it either. So I can have a lucky hat. Baseball cap is perception. Or is luck. Formal hat is charisma. There's no point going for charisma. It should be perception, endurance, or agility, but I doubt there's an agility one. You can't, yeah. Use boy camp, charisma. Postman hat. Let's see about that. Yeah, it can't be the sea captain's hat. Trilby's charisma, yeah. Worn fedora is perception, but it looks like shit. Battered fedora. Really? None of those? None of those other hats? See, I don't really want to do that because that's a waste of materials when I'm just a couple of levels away from being able to make proper ballistics weave. Bugger. I can put that railway rifle away. Teague's baseball cap, battered fedora, bowler hat, military cap. Jeez, I can't use any of these fucking things. Except the I can armor a charisma or luck hat, but I can't armor a perception or endurance hat. That sucks. I want to armor up something that's more practical for this character. There really isn't a lot of point in going for extra charisma or luck for this character. Perception would be useful, because it will affect my accuracy when I do use VATS. Because I don't use VATS all the time, I mean, it's a similar thing with luck. Having a high luck for this character is just going to benefit their ability to build up criticals. When I use VATS, which I don't use VATS all the time, so... Right. Now I can dump the junk. Corn. Yeah, fruits. Yuccas. Potatoes. Yeah, I'll go buy ribs, eh? Why? So that's not radiation, is that? Oh, that's the mole rat disease, right? Yeah. Mole rat disease. Keeping my health down.
I told you sanctuary.
Now I found a... what was it? It was a... Yeah, Wasteland Survival Guide.
To grow, the sight never lies.
Let's Scrapyard home decoration. So what did I... Flamingos? Well, it's pretty much purely decorative, isn't it? No, alright. Sorry, I suddenly become fixated with trying to find other vault-related things. So why can't I could build the weight bench and the pommel horse, but I can't build the bike or the... Yeah, it's screwy that, you know, I can build those fine. There's no restrictions. They provide happiness and they also give you stat bonuses. One of those dispensers, or either one, I guess, is supposed to be the thing that I think can give you some charisma. You're supposed to get endurance with the bike. You're not supposed to be able to build everything outside of the vault. So that Wasteland Survival Guide just allowed me to build lawn flamingos. What a waste. Still the 308s. Still the 50s. Still fusion cells. Still railway spikes. Not a lot of railway spikes. Should make like a machine pistol, 10mm machine pistol, and just take all that and unload things. Got a lot of 308s. So that I should be able to convert my combat rifle when I can to fire 308s and have a suppressor. That'll be max damage out of that, so I shouldn't need to do a lot of multi-shot sneak attacks. Well, as with the other stuff, yeah, Is that cricket?
If you work, you
No.
eat. It's as simple as that.
Where are you lot wandering to? Is this where I put all the beds? I suppose it is. They don't appear to be wandering to there, they're wandering that way for whatever reason. I should light this place up at some point. Well, that was basically a whole lot of not much. 3 hours, how little did I actually accomplish? Oh well, it's bound to happen. I tried to do something I was unfamiliar with, and I couldn't keep going with it because apparently you absolutely have to have high hacking ability, or relative to your level hacking ability. I already blew some perk points getting extra health, just to sort of spare myself the anguish of worrying so much. Bit extra health and I heal automatically. Anyway, if you watched, thanks for watching. I doubt you did, but thanks anyway. See you next time.